Hey guys, it's Chris from TechTakedown, and in this video I'm going to be showing you how to get 6 perks without using any wildcards online for Call of Duty Black Ops 2. Now, as far as I know, this will only work on the Xbox 360. Other console users can feel free to give it a try, but it is not guaranteed to work. Also, to do this glitch, you will need a total of 2 controllers and another user's account that has Xbox Live. Logging in as a guest will not work, you need an actual account. I recommend trying to borrow a friend's account or try to find a 48-hour trial code, as you only need access to the account for a couple of seconds. To start off, before signing in on any account with your second controller, you're going to set up the class you want to have 6 perks on. I recommend starting by setting up your class in the custom 1 slot. You can choose any other slot, you will just need further explanation later on. All you're going to do is choose the weapon you want and set up the 3 perks that you want to start off with. Leave everything else blank. Once that is completed, you are going to go over to the public match menu. When at the public match menu, you are then going to turn on your second controller, press A, and sign into another account that has Xbox Live. Here I'm just using an account that a friend let me borrow. Once that is complete, you are then going to press A on your second controller, showing that player's gamertag and adding them into the lobby. Now, with either one of the controllers, you are going to press down on the analog stick so that you hover over Create a Class. Going back to the second controller where you have someone else's Xbox Live account signed in, you are going to press Y and it will bring up a list of friends for that account. You can then hover over any gamertag in the list and press A, showing their player card. Once you see their player card, all you're going to do is log out of that account. Once that is complete, you can then put the second controller away, as you will not have to use it again. Everything is now being done with the first controller, and you should see a notice after signing out of the second account that says sign-in status changed. All you are going to do is press A on your controller and you will see that the same notice appears again, but you are going to ignore it. If you move your analog stick up and down, you can see you can control the menu in the background, and you are going to go and press Create a Class. This is where it gets a little more difficult. You're going to choose the class that you set up beforehand, mine being custom slot 1, but yours may be different. It's just important to remember what slot number you have, but whatever it is, you can go and hover over it and press A. You will then see the public match menu in the background, which you are actually controlling with your analog sticks, and all you're going to do is choose Create a Class. Here you are actually controlling the Create a Class menu in the background, which is why it is difficult, because it is hard to see. If you created your class in custom slot 1, all you have to do is press A, but if you didn't, try and scroll down to the slot in which you believe you created in the beginning. Mine was in slot 1, so I just had to press A in the beginning and didn't have to worry about scrolling down, but once I press A, you will see that the same class overlaps each other. Still controlling the screen in the background, you are going to scroll all the way down to Wildcards and choose Perk 1 Greed. You then have to choose your custom class once again in the background, and since mine is in custom slot 1, I'm just going to press A, but like last time, if it's not, you have to try to find the class you created in the beginning. The same class setup will overlap on one another, and what you're going to do is go scroll over the empty slot in Perk 1. Once there, you are then going to press X and then A on your controller and choose the second Perk 1 you want for your class. Here I choose Flak Jacket, and it will look like you just selected one perk, but once you are at the screen that looks like this, you are then going to press B. It will bring you back to this choose class menu, but you are actually controlling the menu in the background. If you look carefully, you can scroll all the way down to the bottom and select Wildcard, where you are going to choose Perk 2 Greed. From here on, you are just repeating the steps we did for Perk 1 Greed, and you will do that all the way up to Perk 3 Greed. Once you have selected Perk 2 Greed, you have to select the same class in the background. Once again, since ours is class 1, all we're going to do is press A. It will overlap the same class on each other, and all you're going to do is scroll over to the empty slot in Perk 2. Once again, you will then press X and then A on your controller, where you can choose the second perk you would like. Be sure not to choose the perk you already have selected. Here I choose Toughness, and once that is complete, you are then going to press B for the final time, so you can choose Perk 3. So to go over it one last time, at the choose class menu in the background, you are going to scroll all the way down and choose Wildcards. You are going to choose Perk 3 Greed, and then in the background choose whatever class yours is, mine being custom class slot 1. So I press A, overlapping the 2 classes, and then I'm going to go hover over the empty slot in Perk 3. Once there, you are then going to press X and then A on your controller and choose the the final perk you would like. Here I choose Dexterity, and once that is complete, you are then going to press B until you reach the multiplayer menu. Then go back into Public Match, then choose Create a Class, and you will see the class you created now has 6 perks with no wildcards. When you open the class, you will not see the images to the extra perks you added, but they are there. You can then add your attachments or lethal or tactical until you reach your maximum of 10 slots. Once you have customized the rest of your class to your liking, you can now start up a game and play with a total of 6 perks and still have extras such as attachments or a lethal. Well, I hope I explained this video clearly enough so that all of you could have a good understanding. I'm sure there is more you can do with this glitch by using the other wildcards, but that's for you guys to go explore. It may seem to be confusing, but once you try it for yourself, you'll see that it's really not that hard. And guys, it's been Chris from TechTakedown. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll catch you in the next one.